You're not here for applause. You're not here to fit in. You're not here to beg for crumbs of validation. You're here because you're a Sigma male, and the world's too small for your fire. Welcome to Sigma Male Community, where we strip away the noise and dive into the raw, unfiltered truth of men who carve their own paths. Today we're tearing into the shocking things that make Sigma males truly happy, because your joy isn't some shallow buzz. It's a furnace of strength, independence, and purpose. Buckle up, because this isn't just a video. It's a mirror for your soul, reflecting the power you've always known was there. 1. The raw power of unfiltered solitude. Forget loneliness. Sigma males weaponize solitude. It's not a retreat from weakness. It's a calculated strike against a world drowning in chatter. In the silence, they dissect chaos like surgeons, peeling back layers of distraction to uncover razor-sharp clarity. No one's watching, no one's judging. Just them and the electric hum of a mind syncing with its purpose. This is where stoic wisdom thrives. A man alone, mastering his thoughts, unshaken by the storm outside. It's not about isolation, it's about domination, of self, of focus, of destiny. This sacred space isn't passive, it's where breakthroughs ignite. Ideas don't just form, they explode into being, intuition turns lethal, and stress burns away like fog in the sun. Happiness for a Sigma isn't the absence of noise, it's the thrill of emerging from solitude battle-ready, armed with insights the herd will never grasp. It's the quiet roar of a mind that's free, a soul that's whole. This is no mere escape, it's the forge where they sharpen their edge. 2. Depth over breadth in human bonds. Sigma males don't waste breath on shallow ties, they crave connections that cut deep. Networking? That's for drones. They hunt for soul resonance. 1-3 a.m. talk about the meaning of it all trumps 1,000 cocktail clinks. These bonds aren't casual, they're forged in brutal honesty, no masks, no fluff, just two souls staring into the abyss together. When they find it, it's like oxygen flooding their lungs. Betrayal, though? That's a torch to the bridge, gone in a heartbeat. Happiness here is rare and hard-won, knowing someone sees the unvarnished you and doesn't blink. Stoics prized virtue over popularity, and Sigmas echo that, choosing relationships that sharpen their edges and fuel their growth. It's not about having a crowd, it's about having a crucible, someone who challenges, elevates, and respects the fire within. These aren't just friends, they're mirrors reflecting a Sigma's truest strength. 3. Challenges as fuel, not obstacles. While the weak run from struggle, Sigma males charge into it. Adversity isn't a wall, it's a forge where they hammer themselves into something greater. Every setback's a riddle, every fall a lesson in getting back up tougher. They don't crave gold stars, they crave the raw transformation that comes from grappling with life bare-knuckled. Stoic philosophy lights the way here. Obstacles aren't curses, they're chances to prove your grit. The joy isn't in the finish line, it's in the fight itself. When a Sigma bleeds, he grins. Scars are badges of evolution, proof he's outpacing the stagnant. Happiness is that gritted teeth rush of growth, the pulse-pounding realization that pain is just progress in disguise. They don't dodge the fire, they dance in it, emerging stronger, sharper, unbreakable. This isn't suffering, it's alchemy, turning leaden moments into golden strength. 4. Autonomy, the oxygen they breathe. Freedom isn't a perk for Sigmas, it's their lifeblood. They shred cages like paper. No bosses breathing down their necks, no scripts dictating their moves, no bending their values for anyone. Every second, every choice, every ounce of energy, they guard it like a sacred flame. Picture the high of sculpting a life that screams your truth, untainted by compromise. Lose that autonomy? They choke. Protect it? They soar. This isn't defiance for kicks, it's a revolution of the soul. Stoics lived in harmony with their nature, and for Sigmas, that nature demands control over their own orbit. Happiness flows when they breathe free air, when every step aligns with their core. It's not about chaos, it's about crafting order from within, a life where no one else holds the reins. 5. Purpose, the invisible fire. Sigmas don't stumble into purpose, they set it ablaze. It's not a paycheck or a title, it's the unseen engine that makes every heartbeat mean something. They'd rather go hungry chasing a vision than gorge on a hollow existence. Every move they make gets weighed. Does this match my soul? When it does, they don't just feel fulfilled, they radiate it, a quiet inferno no one can touch. This drive is what marks them apart, a stoic-like quest for a life that matters. Happiness isn't in the rewards, it's in the pursuit, the relentless push towards something bigger than the mundane. It's the fire that warms them when the world goes cold, the compass that keeps them steady. Purpose isn't a goal, it's their pulse. 6. Conversations that crack open realities. Small talk makes Sigmas gag, they'd rather chew glass than fake it. Their happiness ignites in talks that plunge into the deep end. Philosophy, pain, the raw guts of life. They don't just hear, they dissect, hungry to understand. When truth sparks, it's a rush, an intellectual brawl where both sides walk away changed. Stoics chased wisdom like hunters, and Sigmas do the same, thriving where minds collide. Surface chatter? That's a knife to their spirit, a waste of breath. They crave the real, the messy, the profound, conversations that peel back the world's skin. Happiness is that electric jolt when words hit bone, when ideas shift the ground beneath them. This isn't talk, it's a lifeline to something bigger. 7. The Art of Strategic Detachment. Sigmas play emotional chess. They dive in deep but cut ties like a blade when it's time. Toxic leeches? Gone. Soul-draining vampires? Wiped out. They guard their peace with a sniper's precision, not out of cruelty but clarity. Stoicism whispers here, focus on what you can control, ditch the rest. By curating their world, they save their strength for what lights them up. Happiness is the clean slate they craft, the quiet win of a life uncluttered by drama. It's not about shutting down, it's about staying sharp, keeping the signal strong amidst the static. Detachment isn't loss, it's liberation, a gate they lock to protect the kingdom within. 8. Self-reliance as a superpower. Waiting for a handout? Not Sigmas, they build empires from scratch. They fix their own messes, fund their own wars, trust their own gut. Dependence is a chain, self-sufficiency is wings. The high comes from knowing their fate's in their hands, no crutches, no excuses. Stoic self-mastery runs through this. A man who stands alone stands tallest. Joy is the weight of that truth. Survival, triumph, all of it rests on their shoulders. They don't need saviors because they are their own. Every problem cracked, every dream chased, it's a victory lap for their will. This isn't just living, it's ruling. 9. Growth in the shadows. While others flex for the crowd, Sigmas grind in the dark. Midnight skill sharpening, silent failure autopsies, relentless tweaks while the world snoozes, that's their turf. Applause means nothing, the process is everything. Stoics' new growth blooms inside, not under spotlights, and Sigmas live it, finding bliss in the unseen hustle. Happiness is that sly grin when they level up with no one watching, the pure rush of getting better for themselves alone. It's not about fame, it's about mastery, about stacking quiet wins until they tower. The shadows aren't a hiding spot, they're a proving ground. 10. Validation from within, never without. Claps and likes? That's static to Sigmas. They judge themselves by their own steel. Did I push? Did I stay true? Did I honor my code? External noise fades, self-respect hits like thunder. Stoicism fuels this, virtue trumps opinion every time. Their best days end staring in the mirror, nodding, you didn't break. Happiness is that unshakable core, the roar of a soul that doesn't bend for approval. It's not arrogance, it's armor forged from knowing their worth isn't up for debate. They don't chase cheers, they chase the quiet certainty of a life well lived. 11. Crafting a legacy, not a resume. Sigmas don't stack milestones, they sculpt monuments. Their joy isn't in fleeting wins but in impact. Art that echoes, wisdom that shifts, systems that lift. They're not here to pass through, they're here to leave a mark. Stoics aim for lives worth recalling, and Sigmas build that brick by deliberate brick. Happiness is the deep hum of knowing their ripple outlasts them, a legacy that doesn't scream but speaks. They're architects of meaning, not tourists of moments. Every step they take plants a seed for something eternal, because for Sigmas, true victory is a footprint time can't erase. Sigma happiness isn't some loud, flashy shock. It's a slow-burn revolution. It's carved from fire, depth, and a refusal to bow. While the masses sprint after quick fixes, Sigmas mine fulfillment from the marrow of life. If this slammed into you like a freight train of truth, you're not alone, your tribe's right here. Now go forge your empire, one silent, savage win at a time. Love this? Smash that like button, drop a comment with your fire, and share it with a brother who needs this wake-up call. Subscribed already? Hit that bell. Don't miss a single shot of wisdom from Sigma Male community. Your path's yours alone, but we've got your back. Stay fierce, stay free, and keep rising.